Hey beautifuls, happy Thoughtful Thursday. I hope that you guys are doing amazing. Here's my message that I really want you to get today. Let this be your anchor. So, what I really hear people say all the time is like life was perfect, easy, routine was on, everyone was healthy, everything was good. I crushed a program. I lost 20 pounds. I've never felt better in my life. And then they've completely fallen off and you ask them what happened and they say life. Life happened. Someone got sick. They got a small injury. Schedules went crazy. Job change happened. Life happened. Life is always going to happen. And here's what the big change is that you need to make and how you are approaching your fitness, nutrition, mindset, and your overall health and wellness. And that is that this is the anchor in your life. This is the anchor of what's going to hold you down for your mental sanity, for your energy, for your health, and for you to be able to give back to everybody else. And yes, when life is really chaos, when there is emotional stress, when there is life stress, when there is busyness, kids, all the things, you are going to have to fight harder to put this into the schedule. But you are going to have to demand it. And you are going to have to learn and understand that this is the anchor that's going to help you in every other part of your life. So fitness and nutrition doesn't happen when it's convenient, because life is never convenient. So if you are waiting for the perfect time for everything to line up for you, really dive in and get your fitness at 100%, your nutrition at 100%, it's never going to happen because life is never going to be like that. So this is the anchor that you are going to put in place that's going to hold you stable in the chaos that we call life. And sometimes that chaos is great. Sometimes it's birthday parties and vacations and all the things. And I'm not saying you should never take a vacation or take a week off. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying 95% of the time, you should be showing up for your workouts. They should be so consistent. 90% of the time, you should be on nutrition at like 100%. So, or at least 90%, right? 90% of the time, you should be on nutrition 90%, right? Because that's the anchor. Because if you're not doing that, then it's going to be too easy for a bag of Fritos to throw you completely off and landslide right back to where you don't want to be. But here's the thing. I want you to love the anchor. I want you to love it. I want that to be your sanctuary. When I come out here in my space, and I don't care if it's your living room or a closet, I don't care where you're getting those workouts in, or you just put the earphones in and there's kids running and everything happening, but you put those in and it's your sanctuary. That is your anchor. That is where you pour into yourself, you get that fitness in, you build those endorphins, you work out the stress, you take time for you. That anchor has to happen. And when that nutrition, I really want you to learn the anchor of really healthy nutrition. I want you to learn that that's an anchor of your energy. It is the anchor of how you're going to sleep. It is the anchor of how your skin is going to look. It is the anchor of how your digestion is going to work. It is the anchor of all of it, right? It is literally the anchor of your mood. So I want you to love the anchor. I want you to love it. I want you to fight hard for that because it's so worth it. And this is what's going to help you through everything else. It's going to help you through every part of your life when you get this anchor so solid that it becomes your identity. It becomes who you are. When everyone around you says, oh, mom can't meet us until after so-and-so time because that's when she gets her workout in, everybody knows because it's your identity. When a big, huge thing of cake comes around and everyone's like, oh no, mom doesn't want that because she doesn't eat cake. She doesn't like cake. It's your identity. Rather than people handing you 5 pieces of cake because that's your identity, right? So learn to love this anchor. Know that it is important to work hard for. Know that it is worth it. It is going to make you feel better in the end. That is really what I want you to work for. Okay, so here's to an amazing anchor. Here's to the anchor of this community, right? This community that we have where we all do this together. And we know that it's hard, but we do it anyway. And we work to link arms, to find each other and know that we can do this, and to remind ourselves of the importance of it and how vital it is to have this in your life on a regular basis. And I'm proud of you. Super proud of you for doing the work. If you're listening to this video, you're doing the work. So just dive in, learn to love that anchor. Know that this is what's going to hold your ship in place during all the chaos, for good and bad, and all the life. But let's identify as the person who works out. Identify as the person who loves good nutrition and loves themselves enough to take care of themselves. All right? I love you guys. Happy Thursday.